Hi everybody, so I'm now at the end of my first 2 weeks post-op. Things are actually going better than I expected. The novelty of liquid foods though is definitely starting to wear off, and I am glad that next week I'm going to be moving on to the mushed and pureed stage. I've been trying my best, but you know, there's only so much that you can do with liquids. I'd definitely say, you know, don't just stick with soups, alternate it, have soups, shakes, yoghurts if you can, because otherwise, you know, you are going to find yourself being tempted. I was, and it did take a lot of willpower to not have something that I shouldn't too early, but I've got there and I'm really happy to be moving on to that next week. To be completely honest, I think that's probably, you know, one of the things that I struggled most with, because I do like to have texture to my meals and I was finding liquids only quite boring. So I definitely think that when I move on to that next week, that's gonna, you know, I think it's gonna fill me up a lot more. Not that I've ever felt hungry, but I just think that I'm gonna feel more satisfied having food that's got more texture to it. So I'm really looking forward to that. In regards to, you know, me after surgery, I feel brilliant. Zero pain whatsoever now. I was still a bit sore last week, obviously, but now that's completely gone. Went back to work, so I've been in work for the last week. That was absolutely fine, no issues whatsoever. I was a bit nervous about going back into work, getting myself into a panic for no reason, thinking, oh, what if I have something and it gets stuck, or, you know, what if I feel sick? But I think all of that was just, you know, just things that were playing on my mind, and it hasn't happened. It's been absolutely fine, so, you know, that's absolutely brilliant. In regards to the surgery itself, the scars are healing well. I could definitely see them on the way there, so that's brilliant. Really happy with that. Again though, I'm just quite eager now to get on to this next stage of the post-op diet. I think going on to the mushed up and pureed stage, it's going to give me a little bit more of a better idea of what portion sizes I'm going to be able to have, because at the minute, just being on liquids, you can't really gauge that. So that's going to be quite interesting. But in general, this second week has been a tricky week, but it's been worth it, and I do actually feel like I do have that bit more energy now. When I'm waking up in the morning, it's not taking me as long to get up, and yeah, I can definitely see that there's a change, you know, that is happening. A small one, but I can definitely see it. I have lost some weight, which is really good. I'm really happy with that, and a couple of people have started to, you know, are you losing a bit of weight? And I've said, am I? You know, but yeah, it's nice to know that it's working and people are actually starting to notice it, so I'm really happy with that. So that's it. Next time I speak to you, I will have done a week of my pureed stage of the post-op diet, so I shall speak to you all then. See you soon. Bye.